Imagine a tiny town where dusty roads swirl in the wind and the sun's rays turn the fields golden. There lived Ravi, a 12-year-old boy. His home was so small, the walls seemed to hug each other, breathing in unison. His father was a laborer, hauling bricks all day, and his mother sold vegetables just to feed the family. But in Ravi's eyes burned a fire for cricket. Watching Virat Kohli on TV, he dreamed, one day I'll run on that field too, smashing sixes just like him. After school, while other kids played, Ravi would sling his old wooden bat over his shoulder and dash to the fields. There, on the dry, cracked soil, he practiced all alone. The balls he used? Old tennis balls he'd found on the roadside. The boundary line? Just the space between two trees. But his dreams were massive. At night, he'd even practice his batting swing on his plate of rice, treating the wall in front of him like a bowler. Neighbors would often laugh. "Hey, Ravi, you're a dreamer. The electricity flickers on and off here. Do you really think you'll play in the IPL?" One day, a local cricket tournament came to town. Ravi thought, this is it. This is my chance. But there were problems. He had no uniform, no proper shoes, just his torn shirt and a pair of worn-out slippers. His father told him, "Son, focus on your studies. Cricket is a game for the rich," but Ravi's eyes held a fierce passion. He stayed up all night, borrowed a little money from his mom, and begged for a pair of old shoes from his friends. The next morning, he arrived at the field. The coach saw him a skinny boy, but with eyes like a lion's. "All right," the coach said. "Let's see what you've got. First match." Ravi went in to open the batting. First ball, he was out. The crowd laughed. What's this kid even doing here? Ravi's heart broke, but he returned the next day. Second match out again. Third match, the same result. A week passed, with him failing in every single game. He'd walk home with tears in his eyes, but at dawn, he was always back on that field, practicing. One night, the coach caught him practicing in the pouring rain. He asked, "Why don't you just quit?" Ravi looked up, rain dripping from his face, and replied, "Sir, failure comes at every step. But passion doesn't stop." Virat Kohli started from a small city too. "If I stop now, the dream dies with me." Then came that day, the final match. The opponents were strong, a team from the big city. Ravi's team was collapsing, 20 runs for 5 wickets. Ravi strode out to bat. The field was silent, his heart was pounding in his chest. First ball, it was a swinging delivery, looked like he'd be out for sure. But he dropped his bat low, played a perfect cover, drive 4 runs. The crowd roared to life. Second ball, it was short, and he pulled it with all his might 6. Third ball, a deadly Yorker, but Ravi somehow lofted it over the boundary for another 6. Now, his passion was ignited. He ran, sweat flying, every shot fueled by his dreams. 50 runs, 70, and then 100, a century. His team won the match. The whole town erupted in celebration. Ravi was named the man of the match, but the story doesn't end there. That 1 century was his ticket. He got selected for the state team, then the National Academy. Today, Ravi plays for India, sharing the field with his hero, Virat Kohli. Yet, he never forgets where he came from, that small town, that torn shirt, and those rainy nights of practice. Friends, just like Ravi, we all have that fire inside us. Life will bowl at you. It'll throw swingers, bouncers, and Yorkers. But remember, your passion is the bat that can send every single ball for a boundary. You will face failure, you will face mockery, but if you refuse to stop, your dream won't just win, it will light up the entire world. So rise up. Start practicing. Build your own field, because life's real game is just beginning. Victory is waiting. Now go and smash a 6 for your dreams. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more inspiration.